So let's get into post leans. So here we're going to talk to post leans, RVH. I did a video prior to this talking to when to do them and the pros and cons of being in a post lean at the right time or too early. So what we'll do right now is we'll work through the mechanics of how to properly drop into a post lean. We'll talk about two different types of post lean. One that's a slightly more aggressive and harder post lean that covers that short side, and two, a post lean that helps us cover the lower portion of the net, but allows us to also pop off the post and leave that RVH post lean a lot easier. So Brock, I'll first talk to it and then you'll demo. So what we're going to do is first just act like we're on the inside of the post. We can have a video talking to the overlap and how you're going to step from overlap to the inside of the post. But let's just say right now we're on the inside of the post. The puck is below the goal line by about 5 feet or so. And let's say a good 2 stick lengths from our net. So when we're in that situation, again, our posture and our overall positioning is based off of the main threat. So let's say right now that guy is not a main threat behind the goal line, but there are some main options in front, and that guy does have currently some level of speed, so he could walk it in front and tuck it, and he could also go behind the net. So what we would like to do is make sure that we're not hugging this post initially, because right now there is not any short side option for that guy to tuck it in. Unless we're to the outside of the frame of the net, that guy could bank it off us and in. So that's why we want to stay to the inside of the frame of the net. Now we're going to have this lead leg be a little lower. It's just to make sure that that hip is prepared. And obviously, let's say there needs to be room for that knee to drop. If we're too tight, our feet need to expand. And if we're expanding while we're dropping, we usually fall off that post, and we usually have some level of issues with controlling our balance. So we're going to have this left leg, that outside leg a little wider. We're going to push the hips back. Maybe there's going to be a little bit more weight on that outside left leg at this moment, and we're just going to set that pad down. Now we can talk to getting into a boot lock or holding the first couple inches of that blade on the post. Again, there are pros and cons of both, but we can talk to that later. Let's just discuss how to get into it. So again, we're going to be here. Brock is going to take us through it, but I just want to talk to the difference between a harder post lean and a softer post lean. We're going to be here when the main pass options or the main threat are those pass options. It's going to be much easier to leave this post if I'm in this posture, because I'm not suction cupped to the post and I don't need to heel some dead weight off the post. We are going to be a little bit more structured to the inside of the post if this guy walks from below the goal line to on par on the goal line and has the ability to shoot directly to us. If that direct shot is a threat, we will then get into a stronger, harder post lean compared to a slightly more neutral, softer post lean. Let's see it, Brock. So first, how about start in a skinnier stance and then show how you prepare. All right, so start skinnier and taller, and let's say the puck is in the corner right now. So the puck is in the corner. Let's say the guy starts to peel the puck off the wall. Brock is able to assess the threats. Let's say he does a head check, sees there's a couple guys available. He's going to make sure that that left leg widens out. That shoulder, or sorry, elbow and forearm can still stay structured on that post, but he's going to stay here while he drops that right knee. Excellent. Try to keep that sealed. Do it again. So start a little skinnier. Good. Then widen out. Good. Excellent. Great job there, buddy. Do that again. Okay. Not bad. And as you saw with Brock, like, you can obviously widen out while dropping into it. I think making sure that this leg still needs to maintain its structure. If this leg, so straighten that left leg for a second. If that leg is too straight, sometimes it gets our body to lose its overall balance. Sometimes the butt ends up dipping and you end up falling back. And oftentimes it's just we don't have that much control with this leg. So if a pass were to go out a little higher, it's tough for Brock to grab that edge and push if he currently does not have that edge. So get back into it. So seal here. Excellent. Okay. So go from taller to wider and prepare, and then seal. And then you'll just butterfly slide out. Does that make sense? And I'll just be right here. Ready? Go when you're ready. Line out, seal, good. Excellent. And the same goal applies here. Brock needs to make sure that he drops squared to where that guy is receiving that pass, and that hand needs to be structured to the outside of that pad, because his posture, positioning is all based off of the main threat is net front. This glove is going to be structured. You can still look to the bottom of the goal line, but that glove is still going to be structured, basically facing the same space that the lead leg is facing. So the moment he's able to push out, he's covering maximum amount of space. Do 2 more. Good. Seal. Good. Excellent. Great job, dude. 1 more. Good. Good. Beauty. Great job, dude.